Latest on Typhoon Yutu, which could be rapidly intensifying at this time, with wind speeds estimated from force 13, 110 miles per hour, and a pressure of 960 millibars, 12.2 north, 149.6 east as of 1 a.m. Chamorro Standard Time, October 24th. The storm is likely to arrive in the Mariana Islands later on today. At stage 4 on the CDPS scale, extensive damage is possible for some or all of those islands. It's 321 miles from Rota right now, 327 from Saipan, 338 from Hagatna on Guam, 1020 from Iroto, and 1931 miles from Manila in the Philippines. A typhoon warning is in effect for Rota, Tinian and Saipan, and a tropical storm warning now in effect for Guam. A tropical storm watch has been posted for Alamagan, Pagan and Agrihan, unpopulated islands further up the island chain. Over the next few days, this is what we expect from the latest model runs, and you may have noticed compared to yesterday, it's taken a massive shift to the south and west in the long-term range. Yesterday it was talking about the Japanese islands. Now, according to the model runs, the storm is going to be taken much further west, well into the Philippine Sea, well into the Philippine area of responsibility. The storm's expected now to slow down and probably turn towards the north eventually, not too far from the southernmost Ryukyu Islands of Japan. We still don't think it will strike the Philippines, but we know what happened with Typhoon Mangkhut, and it can't be ruled out completely for the northern tip of Luzon. Sea surface temperatures are around 29 degrees over the next 3 or 4 days, which is more than enough for this storm to really ramp up on its intensity. Here's another look at those models. You can see it becoming a major typhoon as it just about passes to the north of Saipan, just missing out on the typhoon conditions, but a small deviation south could push Saipan into typhoon conditions. Then the storm moving off towards the west eventually over the weekend into the early part of next week. The storm will probably end up starting to make a turn towards the north, but that's quite a way out, and it's probably going to be weakening quite a bit by then as well. Chances of tropical storm force winds look like this. It's almost guaranteed on Saipan, 88% at Rota, 81% at Anatahan, 60% on Guam, and 6% at Daitojima in Japan. These are what the models are saying over the next 5 days, and you can see Category 5, 2 or 3 of the models saying that, JTWC being bullish as well, calling for a peak wind of 165 miles per hour, can't be ruled out at all. Wind shear is going to be very low over the next 48 hours, so now's the best time for intensification, as well as those sea surface temperatures, which according to this graphic are around 30 degrees. Relative humidity will also be taking a hit over the next few days as well, so now is the best time for Yutu to strengthen considerably, and that's terrible news for those Mariana Islands. I don't know whether it's still moving a little bit south of forecast, but it's still moving towards the west-northwest, so at this rate it is on a collision course almost with the Mariana Islands. Those latest frames there maybe more towards the northwest actually, so all of those islands should be watching very closely every movement of this storm over the next few hours, because it's on the way and it's going to arrive soon. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.